Hello, I'd like to welcome you to your Philfour class. In this video, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'd also like to say a little bit about how to navigate my website and also about entering answers with respect to assignments. All right? So first of all, who am I? My name is Mr. Christian Seberino, and you can see a short biography and my resume and some testimonials. If you look, I'll go there right now, but if you on the blue menu bar at philfour.com, if you click on the About link, you will see information about me. As I was saying, a resume, a background check, some testimonials. All right. I got my PhD in the year 2000. My PhD is in theoretical physics, but it may as well have also been in mathematics and computer science because I used a lot of advanced mathematics and was heavily involved in the field of computer science. I did a lot of advanced computer programming and ended up building a supercomputer for my PhD work. Since getting my PhD, I've worked for a cell phone company, I've worked for the military, I've done freelance work, I've started businesses, I've worked for academia, I've published papers, so I've done lots of things with my degree. I have lots of real-world experience to bring to my teaching of your class. Now, the reason that I'm teaching you is because I love teaching. Even though I was making a lot of money working for the corporate world and the military, I always noticed that my number one love, my number one passion was teaching and helping students. So even though it was cool to be working on classified and top secret work for the military and the National Security Agency, the NSA, which I spent some time working with them, even though all of that work, military and corporate work, was cool, I still always loved teaching the most, even though it probably wasn't as lucrative as those other jobs. Now, people tell me that I'm a good teacher. I've taught AP Calculus for years and years. I've gotten lots of students to a perfect score. I also teach at a local community college. I'm an adjunct professor there, and the students often request me. They say that they like my teaching. Before that, I've worked for other organizations doing teaching like ITT Tech and Oasis Tutoring Center at the University of California, San Diego. So not only do I have a lot of real-world experience, but I also have a lot of teaching experience. In my classes, I try to cover what you need to be successful in future classes and also in college. And I always have a mind towards if it's a class that prepares you for, let's say, the SAT and the ACT, I try to cover what's important for those tests as well. All right, so that's a little bit about me. Let me now talk about navigating the website. So at philfour.com, if you type that into your browser, you'll end up at this home page, and you can see a little video where I was on Fox below the great men of math and science. You can see a little description between the image of the great men and the Fox video. And then, as I said already, if you go to the About page, then you can see some information about me, some links to further information, and then there's some other info there about the benefits of online classes, of Philfour online classes. All right. And then if you ever need to contact me, you can click on the contact link, and there's my email. And then on the classes link of the blue main menu bar, you can see there some descriptions of all the classes that I teach. And for the classes, I have a link to the class syllabus. I have an entrance exam for many of the classes to help you gauge if you're ready for that specific class. And then I also have the solutions. Okay, and you can see all that there. And then I also offer private tutoring if you ever want that. And then there's the register link, which you must have used already, but you can sign up for any class for free and try out the homeworks for as long as you want. And you can also go to a payments page. Here's the link at the bottom to the payments page. The link is at the bottom of the registration page. And you'll automatically go there after you register for one or more courses. And then there you can optionally, you don't have to, but you can pay for graded exams, unlimited email help, and even live help from me by appointment. All right? So that's that. So let's now sign in. So you click on the sign in link from the blue menu bar at philfour.com, and that'll take you to a list of classes. Now you will be focusing on the link to the specific class you care about. Now let's say that you were enrolled in pre-algebra, so you would click on pre-algebra, and then you would log in with your username and password, and you would see something like what you see there on the screen. All right, so let me now quickly go through some of the components that are visible after you log in. So notice that there's a list of assignments, all right, and also it shows you the due dates. So you will be spending a lot of time on this page. You will select whatever your next assignment is you want to complete and get going from this web page. Now, before I continue talking about assignments, let me point out some other things first. So you can get back to the home page of Philfour from this link here below the course info blue bar. Okay, if you ever need help with the notation for entering answers on an assignment, there's in lots of places there's a link to notation help, a link to units. Okay, let me now talk about the links on the main menu bar to the left. So if you are set up to get live help from me, you can enter the virtual classroom for appointments by clicking on this teacher link. That's what that's for. You can also interact with other students in the same course or courses as you are involved in by clicking on the chat room. Okay? And then the discussion forum, if you've set yourself up for unlimited email, the discussion forum is what you will use to send questions. So let me click on that, and you can click on this box where it says enter your question or comment here, and you can ask your question. What is 1 plus 1? And you click OK, and you will see that your question shows up publicly for everybody to see. Now there's an advantage to that, because I will try to answer your question as fast as I can, but there might be other students that know the answer, and they might chime in before I do. Also, you might benefit by having a question and then you're just about to ask it, but before you do, you notice that somebody else has already asked your question and I've already answered it. So several people can benefit by having the discussion be public. Okay? The pasteboard, that's kind of like the discussion forum. That's used for programming classes if you want to share a bit of a computer program. And then the random notes blog, that's where I keep a collection of notes for teaching. You may or may not find that useful. The books link, that's where you can get the PDFs to the provided textbooks you will use for your class or classes. All right, let's say pre-algebra, so I would go to the top of that page, the books page, click on pre-algebra books, and then I would see here a link, it's a picture link. It's a picture of the textbook for pre-algebra. I click on that textbook and I get to a directory of PDFs, okay, of all the chapters. All right, and then you always have access to a syllabus from the syllabus link for any course after you log in, and the course directory. Some classes have lots of materials, lots of files that you need access to. You can always get those by clicking on the course directory. So I clicked on that for pre-algebra. For this one, there's only one file in the folder, in the directory. It's just the syllabus. All right. And then if you ever need to change your password, you can click on the password link here, second to the last link. And then this is important. You will complete several assignments during the progression of your course. You may want to remind yourself what was your grade on a specific assignment you did way back when. You might also want to see what specific questions were marked wrong. All right? You can do all that from the grades link. Okay? So you always have access to how everything has been graded for homeworks, for exams, finals. Okay? Now I'd like to talk about specific homework usage. Okay, so let's click, say, on homework 1 of pre-algebra. And so you will see always 2 videos. Okay, you will see a video by me that will describe the material you need to complete that homework. Okay, and by the way, the videos are pretty thorough. So the book for the course is really just a backup resource. All right, it's not that vital. Okay, the videos really are the most important source of instruction for specific homeworks. All right, so I have a video that I've created. Now below that, I have a video by a star teacher called Sal Khan that a lot of students around the world like. So you can also watch that second video. All right, you don't have to watch both videos, but if you sometimes want a second person to explain the same concept, all right, maybe something will click better if you hear it from two different people. That might be one reason to watch both videos, okay? And below that, you see the list of problems, and you can click on any problem to attempt that problem. Now, before I continue talking about that, let me go up to the top of the screen for a minute, okay? So, above the videos, notice that it displays the due date for the corresponding assignment. And then below that, notice that it displays the relevant book sections. So I would encourage you to read those. Maybe there's only, in this case, there's only one, but there could be more than one. Read the section or sections on the book PDFs that I pointed you to a few minutes ago. Okay? And then, as I said before, you can always get help on notation with respect to entering answers. You can see there again the notation help link and then the units help link. All right? By the way, the order that the topics are presented for a course is what I think is the best order. You will notice that it approximately follows the order of the class textbook, but not exactly. Okay? So if you see that you go to the next homework and the book section is not necessarily the next section, don't be alarmed. Okay? I'm approximately following the book order, but not exactly. Okay? All right, so anyways, talking about entering answers. So let me click on a problem. Let's say problem 3. Okay? Can the quantity of a whole and a half pizza be represented by a natural number? Okay? Now, I am not going to talk right now in this video in detail about how all that is involved in entering answers, because the homework intro that you're watching the video for right now has several questions that'll take you through more detail. Okay? Let me just point out a few things right now. First of all, you get unlimited tries for every problem. All right? So after the due date, your score is recorded and that's it. But before that, you have unlimited tries for every problem. So don't worry about needing to get the answer exactly right on the first try. If you get the answer wrong, okay, for this problem the answer is yes, but let me just put the wrong answer. Okay, then you could submit it. All right. And whoops, I'm sorry, the answer is no. I wasn't thinking. All right, so let me back up. If you get the answer correct, then you will see green. It'll say correct. All right, and it'll be highlighted green, and you'll be happy, and everything will be wonderful. However, if you get it wrong, let me now select the wrong answer. You will see red, incorrect in red, and it'll be clear that that's not the right answer. Okay? Now, after the due date, you will see a button that doesn't appear now where you can select to show the correct answer and go ahead and submit an answer after the due date, and you'll see the correct answer be displayed. Okay? The preview answers is more useful for exams. For exams, you only get one shot at the correct answer. All right. So what you can do is preview your answers to make sure that your answers are being interpreted by the computer correctly. Okay. You can do that without submitting it for the final grade. Okay. So once again, there's more information on entering answers on the problems in the homework intro, all right? And so again, welcome to your Philfour class, and I hope you are successful.